Manman, here, take this. This is the 88,000 yuan bride price we agreed on. Today, in front of all our relatives, I'm handing it over to you. Not a single cent is missing.
Then I'll verify it right here. Consider it a standard audit procedure. After 5 years together, my boyfriend and I finally made it to the engagement. We had an agreement. His family would provide an 80,000 bride price, and I would provide an 80,000 dowry. Combined, they would serve as the startup capital for our new home. My future mother-in-law also agreed to give me the bride price at the engagement banquet.
Manman, take this. This is the 88,000 yuan bride price we agreed on. Today, in front of all our relatives, I'm handing this to you. Not a single cent is missing.
Oh, Yuzhen, you're so generous. An 88,000 bride price. That's the highest in our neighborhood.
You said it. With the Song family's status, Manman is marrying into a life of comfort. Young people these days, to have such a reasonable and generous mother-in-law, she must have been blessed with great luck.
I also prepared an 88,000 yuan dowry. Together, it will be the startup capital for our new home. Actually, this money isn't just for me. There's no need to quibble over amounts in front of everyone.
Manman, hurry up and thank Mom. To get this money together, my mom visited several banks just to get these crisp, new bills in sequential order. She deposited them into this brand new card just for you. Look how special this is.
A new card. This card is too pristine. There isn't a single trace of it being used at an ATM or a bank counter. There are no insertion scratches at all. Mom. As soon as the card was issued, I brought it straight over.
It's for good luck, of course. Yesterday afternoon, I went to the bank to get this new card. I deposited the money last night. Oh, you silly boy, why are you asking about that now? Put the card away quickly. We need to start the toasts. The relatives are all waiting to eat.
That's right, Manman. Everyone is watching. Stop dawdling. What are you holding?
My auditing tools. I audit bad debts at the firm all year round. Old professional habits die hard. Since Mom said there's 88,000 in here, I'll verify it right now. Consider it a standard confirmation procedure. I'd like everyone to be a witness, to avoid any accounting discrepancies later.
On such a happy day, Shen Man, why are you checking accounts? You clearly don't trust your own mother-in-law.
Mom, if you really deposited it, what is there to fear? MC.
I'm here.
MC, could I use the big screen in the hall? Connect it via Bluetooth. I want to share a little surprise we've prepared.
All right, the bride is giving us a surprise. Everyone. Look at the screen.
Wait, why is the balance 0? Mom, about that 88,000 you deposited last night, has it not cleared yet? Or does it only exist in a parallel universe?
The machine must be broken, or the bank made a mistake. I definitely deposited it. Shen Man, turn that thing off right now. Our relatives are all watching. What do you think you're doing?
Shen Man, have you lost your mind? Do you really have to do this here and now? Making my mom lose face.
Embarrassing her in public. Song Mingjie. It was your mother who handed me this empty card. She was the one bragging about it in front of everyone, claiming she gave 88,000. If I hadn't audited this account today, and just put the card in my bag, if I found out it was empty after the banquet, what would you have said then?
I'll just transfer the money tomorrow, okay? Just turn off the screen first. The food is already served. Everyone is watching. Do you have to humiliate the whole family? Everyone is watching. Do you have to humiliate the whole family?
Transfer it tomorrow? You've calculated everything. You knew all the relatives would be here. You knew this 800 yuan per table banquet was already being served. You thought that as long as I wanted to save face today, I'd just accept this empty card, toast to her as mom in front of everyone. And then it would be a done deal. When I ask you for the money privately later, you will say the banquet went over budget, or that the relatives saw the card being given. You'll use every excuse to default on the debt. And if I make a scene then, you'll have the perfect excuse to turn the tables and blame me in front of the family, saying that I, Shen Man, am being unreasonable. Song Mingjie, Liu Yuzhen. You planned to use this dinner to corner me, didn't you? Trying to pull a scam and get me for free. forcing me to swallow the loss of 88,000 in silence. Am I right?
That's nonsense. You're slandering us. When elders give the bride price, since when is it a rule to audit the account on the spot? So what if I forgot to deposit it? Our Song family is hosting such a grand banquet, treating you to a meal, and you're still nickel and diming us over this.
If it's empty, it's empty. Don't act like a big shot with an empty card.
Shenman, I'm warning you. Shut this thing off immediately. Apologize to my mother. Otherwise, you'll regret ever coming to this engagement banquet.
No need to warn me. Dear friends and family, distinguished guests, I'm sorry for this ridiculous spectacle. This family even faked a bride price of 88,000 yuan just to deceive me. The engagement is off. What? Manager. The engagement is off.
What?
Manager. Open the doors. Listen up, everyone. For today's meal, a grand banquet worth 1,800 yuan per table. Since the engagement is cancelled, we can't let the food go to waste. Everything is now on clearance sale. 80 yuan per person, whether you're passing by and want takeout, or you're a relative here today, and want to take the whole plate with you. Scan the QR code on my phone to pay now. No credit allowed. First come, first served. The feast starts now. Manager. Manager, what are you waiting for? Open the doors. If I'm stuck with the bill for this 10,000 yuan banquet, then for the final balance to the hotel, I won't be responsible for paying it.
Quick, open all the banquet hall doors. Quick, open all the banquet hall doors.
What did that girl just say? An 1,800 yuan banquet. You can have it all for 800.
Correct. The food hasn't even been touched. Ma'am, if you pay by scanning the code, everything on this table, including the wine, will be packed up for you to take away immediately.
Oh my, this is a much better deal than going to the market. My son is coming back with his girlfriend for dinner tonight.
Received, 800 yuan. Alright, waiter. Get some takeout boxes for this lady.
Better to keep the benefits within the family, since you're not eating this feast anyway. I'll transfer 800 yuan to you. That table over there, I'll have your cousin drive the van over, and we'll take the whole lot, okay? That table over there, I'll have your cousin drive the van over, and take it all away, okay?
Sure, auntie. Just scan the code.
Don't you dare. This is the Song family's engagement banquet. Who dares touch my food? Wang Zhen, what are you yelling for? Did you even pay for this banquet? Manman just said, she paid the deposit for this banquet herself. It's perfectly fair for me to buy these dishes. You're full of it. Who says I gave her an empty card? That's a problem with the bank. You short-sighted fool. You were bought off for a mere 1,900 yuan. Manman, I've transferred the money. I'll pack this up myself. Song Mingja. Are you just going to stand there? Are you just going to watch them trample our family's reputation? Control your wife this instant.
Shen Man, haven't you had enough? Do you really want my family to be utterly humiliated in front of everyone? Will that finally satisfy you?
Song Mingja. Let's get the cause and effect straight. It was your family who first tried to scam me with an empty card. You tried to humiliate me in front of everyone. I, Shinman, am an auditor. I hate it most when people try to cook the books with me. Your public disgrace is your own doing. I'm just helping you. Rip off the fig leaf.
You're just in it for the money, aren't you? All for a measly 88,000. Did you have to go to such extremes?
A measly 88,000. Song Mingja. Since it's only a measly 88,000, then transfer it to me right now. Once the money hits my account, I'll tell everyone to stop immediately. And let you keep your dignity. What? Can't pay up?
You.
Young man, stop acting like a big shot if you're broke. Girls these days are so sharp and clear-headed. You wanted to get a bride for nothing, but she's not going to put up with your crap.
I'll pay. I'll pay right now.
Payment received. 88,000 yuan. 88,000. Where did you get that money? Didn't you say you invested all of it in your cousin's business?
Dear friends and family, distinguished guests, I'm terribly sorry for startling everyone. Actually, what just happened was just something Song Mingja and I did to liven things up a little. Sitcom we prepared for everyone. A little sitcom we prepared for everyone. That empty card just now was just a little test I had for Mingjer. And it turns out, my husband is not only a man of his word, but he's also genuinely generous when it comes to me. You all heard it just now. Not a penny less than 88,000. It has already been transferred. Manager, to the passersby who just scanned the QR code to pay, please allow me to issue a full refund to your accounts. I'll also provide a complimentary gift bag from the hotel. Consider it my treat. Come on, Auntie and Great Uncle, the misunderstanding is cleared up. So for this seafood feast, please, everyone, eat to your heart's content. Today is a joyous day for Mingjer and me. Enjoy the food and drinks. Let the engagement banquet continue.
Ahaha, so it was just a test. Young people these days really know how to pull a stunt.
Come on, let's eat. This Shun is quite a formidable character. Mingjer is lucky to have her.
Mom, you should eat too. Don't let all this good food go to waste. First, using an empty card to pull a scam at the banquet. Trying to use public opinion and moral pressure to blackmail me. That was Liu Yuzhen's idea. Third, if I hadn't audited the accounts on the spot and made a scene, this 88,000 yuan, in my entire life, I would never have gotten it back. And I would have been branded as materialistic. Song Mingjer. I tried to save you some face. If you had just transferred the money to me privately then, I wouldn't have even picked up the microphone. But what did you choose? You chose to side with your mother and accuse me of being unreasonable.
She's my mother. No matter how much drama she causes, you shouldn't have, in front of hundreds of people, humiliated her so publicly. Do you have any idea where that 88,000 yuan came from? That was the money I set aside for renovations. You've backed me into a corner today. Do you even see me as family?
Family? If your mother actually considered me family, she wouldn't have using such dirty tricks to scheme against me. Song Mingjer, get one thing straight. I'm not the one pushing you, it's your mother who's pushing me. And as a man approaching 30, not only are you incapable of handling the conflict between your mother and your fiancé, you're even helping her silence me. Just drive. We'll let this matter slide for now. But if there's a next time, I won't give you another chance.
Manman, I was just being a senile old fool the other day. Don't take it to heart, I've handled all the wedding arrangements. Just focus on being a beautiful bride. We'll be family from now on. I'll surely cherish you like my own daughter.
When things are this abnormal, there's bound to be a catch. Jia, help me tighten the straps in the back a bit more.
Shen Man, you really are something else. The songs pulled that stunt, with the empty card at the engagement banquet, and you're still planning to go through with the wedding tomorrow.
I'm waiting.
For what?
For them to make the first move. I believe in having ironclad evidence to deliver a fatal blow. If I call it off now, Song Mingjer will just tell everyone that I chose money over our 5-year relationship. I'm waiting for Liu Yuzhen to play her final card. I want her to burn the song's bridges herself. How do you know she has another move? She lost so much face at the engagement banquet. Knowing her character, she'll never let this go. People like her, when they get slapped in the face, don't reflect on why they're being hit. They only think of how to slap back. Put it on speaker.
Hello. Is this Ms. Shen Man?
Speaking. Who is this?
This is the local administration office. Ms. Shen, we have received a formal report regarding a suspected excessive bride price. We are calling to verify the situation with you.
Report me? Since when is 88,000 yuan in this city considered an excessive price? Since when is 88,000 yuan in this city considered an excessive price?
Ms. Shen, regardless of the amount, we are strictly discouraging such practices now. We advise you to return the money voluntarily.
What was the name of the person who reported me? Was it Liu Yuzhen?
I'm sorry, the whistleblower's identity must remain strictly confidential. This is just a routine notification. We hope that by the end of today, you can resolve this payment issue. Goodbye. Where is my knife? 88,000 yuan. How does she have the nerve to pull a stunt like this? I've seen stingy people, but I've never seen anyone be so creative with their cheapness. Manman, don't hold this against me. I really had no other choice. I know you're a girl with high principles and awareness. I'm sure you'll understand. Hurry up and return the money. To put this whole matter to rest, Shen Man, listen to this. Listen to her. Does she even hear herself? She's banking on the fact that the wedding is tomorrow. All the relatives and friends have been notified. She thinks you'll be too embarrassed to call it off. Hello, Manman. What's up? Are you done with the dress fitting? All our relatives have already checked into the hotel.
Mom. Notify all the relatives. Tomorrow's wedding is off. Make sure they are well fed at the hotel today. I'll settle the bill. Arrange for cars to take them home first thing tomorrow morning.
What, Manman? What nonsense are you talking about? At a time like this, you're getting married tomorrow. What happened?
Song Mingzhi's mother said she wants me to undergo some ideological education. Mom, if I go through with this marriage, I'll be a sinner with backward thinking. So, it's off.
Has Liu Yuzhen lost her mind? She gave that 88,000 herself. Just wait. I'll get your father right now. We'll take people to the songs and demand an explanation. Just wait. I'll get your father right now. We'll take people to the songs and demand an explanation. To think they'd have the nerve to bully the Shen family like this.
Mom, there's no need to go fighting and making a scene with people like that. Only lowers our dignity for nothing. All they want is that 88,000 back and their pride tomorrow. I'll return the money, but I'll strip them of their dignity. Jejia, help me unzip this wedding dress. Let's go.
Where to?
Let's go.
Where to?
Home. To pack. Tomorrow morning, aren't they coming for a grand wedding procession? I must prepare an unforgettable return gift for them. Man.
What a mess this is. I've lived most of my life, and on the night before my daughter's wedding, I have to call every relative to apologize. I have to tell them to leave right after breakfast. The Song family has gone way too far.
Alright, that's enough. Man, have you really thought this through? Once that door opens, all the neighbors will be watching. Our family's reputation in this neighborhood.
Dad. Dignity is earned by oneself, not granted by others. If I let the neighbors gossip, make me swallow my pride today, and step into Song Mingzhi's wedding car, then I, Shin Man, for the rest of my life, will never be able to hold my head up high.
My daughter is right. A clear conscience fears no accusation.
They're here. Mom, Dad, whatever they say later. Don't interrupt. Leave it to me.
Brother Zhe, if Shen Man asks for an 88,000 yuan red envelope to open the door, will you actually give it?
Give her what? You guys don't know squat. Yesterday, she still obediently returned the entire 88,000 yuan bride price to my card without a cent missing. What does that tell you? It shows she's become sensible. She knows she can't win against us.
Brother Zhe, you're impressive. She hasn't even married in yet, and you've already got her completely under control. Not a single cent spent on bride price. Yet you're bringing the bride home. Auntie's moved to pull the rug from under her.
Was absolutely brilliant. Of course. With my mom on the case. She's a force to be reckoned with. All right. Everyone get the red envelopes ready. There's only 10 yuan in each. A token gesture is enough. Hurry up and knock.
Shen Man, open the door. The groom is here to pick up his bride.
Shen Man, hurry up and open the door. Stop messing around with those find the shoe games. The auspicious hour is near. We still have to get to the hotel. If we miss the window, can you handle the consequences?
Ha!
What the hell are you doing? Where is your wedding dress? Didn't the makeup artist come? Do you know what time it is? You're dressed like this. Dressed like this.
Sister-in-law, is this some new wedding trend? The runaway bride theme? Or something else? A prank game?
This is no game. This is a notice to call off the wedding.
Call off the wedding? Shen Man, have you lost your mind again? When you returned the money yesterday, I thought you were backing down. The motorcade has blocked the entire street. The cameras are right behind us filming. And now you're calling it off?
Backing down? Song Mingzhi, is your brain full of mush? In the transfer notes, I clearly wrote, transaction complete, debt cleared. Are you illiterate? Need me to explain it to you?
Enough. Go inside and change your clothes. We can talk after the wedding.
Don't touch me. Talk after the wedding? So you can take all my gift money and hand it over to your mother? What are you talking about?
Goodness, why are you all still at the door? Have you picked up the bride yet? Mingzhi, is Manman complaining about the small red envelopes again? The relatives are all watching. This young couple just loves to make a scene. Shen Man, are you trying to start a riot? On your big day, you're dressed like a beggar. What is the meaning of this? I can't believe you actually returned the 88,000 yesterday. It shows that you've finally realized your mistake. I knew you were a sensible girl. Now, get back inside and put your wedding dress on. The Song family cannot afford such an embarrassment today.
Realized my mistake? I returned the money to settle the score with the Song family. Everyone, take a look at this.
This is the aunt reporting the bride price as extortionately high. What? My God. Liu Yuzhen is way too calculating.
Since when is 88,000 considered an excessive bride price? This isn't how you welcome a daughter-in-law. How despicable.
That's nonsense. This is a forgery. I was only trying to break outdated customs.
Break outdated customs? Auntie. First, this 88,000 was given just so your family could save face. At the engagement banquet, you insisted on giving it to me in front of all the relatives. Second, you had me accept the bride price one moment. And the very next, you turned around and stabbed me in the back. I, Shen Man, don't have the stomach for this. I wouldn't dare marry into a family like yours.
Oh, heavens. There's no justice. She's bullying an old woman. I don't want to live anymore.
Mom, stop making a scene. Manman. I'm begging you. Can you just stop this? Dozens of tables of relatives are waiting at the hotel. If we call off the wedding now, how am I supposed to show my face ever again?
How you show your face is none of my concern.
Shen Man, don't take this too far. 5 years. We've been together for 5 years. And just because of this 88,000 yuan, you're going to cut ties with me completely?
Song Mingzhi, do you still not understand what the real problem is? I'm not calling off the wedding because of the 88,000 yuan. It's because of your family's shameless and endless scheming. And your spineless, enabling weakness. Your mother tried to trick me with an empty card, and you stood right there backing her up. Song Mingzhi, you'll always be a coward who hides behind his mother's skirt, and schemes against women. I'm done with the Song family's toxic mess. I, Shen Man, am out. I, Shen Man, am done with you all. Excuse me.
This is all because of your rotten ideas. Now look what happened. The bride is gone. And the deposit is down the drain. Are you satisfied now?
How dare you blame me? I did all this just to save you money. You heartless, ungrateful brat.
Where to miss? Is this a wedding procession or a wedding escape?
The airport, please. I'm going to write off all the bad debts of my past. And then, I'm taking a vacation.
Ha ha ha. Shen Man, you are an absolute legend. You should have seen the scene after you left. It was way more savage and entertaining than any comedy I've ever seen.
What happened? Is Song Mingzhi throwing a tantrum downstairs?
A tantrum? He practically kicked the bucket. The moment you stepped into the taxi, Song Mingzhi was absolutely shredded by the neighbors' insults. You should have heard it. Auntie Wang from next door pointed right at his nose and let him have it. Song Mingzhi turned purple with rage, and then he couldn't catch his breath. His eyes rolled back, and he went down hard, crashing right onto the hood of the wedding car. He fainted, you bet. The ambulance came rushing in with sirens blaring. They are still resuscitating him. I heard his blood pressure spiked to 200, and he had a brain hemorrhage.
What about Liu Yuzhen?
HMPH, huh? I bet she wishes she could just find a rope and end it all right now. And guess what? Just as Song Mingzhi was being loaded into the ambulance, the legal manager of the Xingyue Grand Hotel, all dressed up in a sharp suit, walked right over. He's here to collect the bill for the banquet. I'm right here in the hospital corridor, getting the first-hand scoop for you. Listen to this, isn't it music to your ears? Settle what bill? We didn't eat a single bite of that banquet. Why on earth are you asking us for money?
Ms. Liu, please watch your language. The contract is there in black and white. signed by Mr. Song Mingjur, for 36 tables of the premium seafood feast. The kitchen started preparations at 4 a.m. Now it's all gone to waste. The remaining balance is 138,000 yuan, plus the 20% liquidated damages stipulated in the contract. The total comes to 165,600 yuan.
160,000. Why don't you just go rob a bank? Go ask that woman Shen Man for it. She's the one who called off the wedding. She's the one who didn't eat. Every debt has its debtor. Go find her.
I'm sorry, but Ms. Shen already proactively settled all the accounts for the engagement banquet yesterday. Moreover, the deposit for today's wedding was paid by your Song family. We only recognize the signatory of the contract. I'm not here to negotiate with you. If this 165,600 yuan is not received by 5 p.m. today, our hotel's legal department will apply directly to the court for asset preservation. We will freeze Mr. Song's salary card, bank accounts, and all liquid assets under his name.
Freeze his salary card. How dare you, Mom?
Just shut up.
Mingjur, you're awake. Quick, tell them, we are not paying that money. Let's go.
Are you trying to drive me to my death by not paying? Do you have any idea what just happened? My boss just called me. He told me not to bother coming in next Monday. I've been fired.
What? Fired? On what grounds?
On what grounds? Because you tried to cheat her out of that 88,000. Because you were so stingy with that bit of money. Because you insisted on using an empty card to scam people. Now look what happened. My wife is gone. My job is gone. And I'm over 100,000 in debt. My life is completely ruined. Are you satisfied now? You've finally destroyed me.
Didn't I do all this for the sake of this family? It was all to save you money. I only had your best interests at heart. Why don't you understand?
Stop talking and just get out. I don't want to see you.
Manman, did you hear that? You know what this is? This is called instant karma. What is this? This is pure retribution. Justice eventually catches up with everyone. It was only a matter of time. All right.
That's enough. The bad debts of their family. Let them settle those messy accounts themselves. My flight is about to board. Go on, then.
Enjoy your vacation. Wash away all this bad luck. And remember, don't hold back if you meet a handsome guy.
Excuse me, ma'am. A gentleman ordered this drink for you.
A Long Island iced tea. Did you bring this to the wrong person? I didn't order any drinks.
There's no mistake. Miss Shen Man. Do you mind if I join you?
If you're here to pitch me a product, then I do mind. If you're here to hit on me, the gesture behind this Long Island iced tea is just enough to buy you 3 minutes.
I'm not selling anything. It's just that I think someone like Miss Shen, who possesses such high efficiency, and the steely resolve to cut her losses, deserves a toast with a stiff drink. You investigated me. I wouldn't call it an investigation. Your hardcore deeds have already been shared by several relatives present at the scene, and have spread through the domestic financial gossip circles. Everyone is asking around, which firm's auditor could master the concept of sunk costs so thoroughly? Allow me to introduce myself. Lu Zie, MA Department at Dinghui Investment Bank.
Dinghui Investment Bank? A capital titan at the top of the domestic pyramid, specializing in 10 billion yuan level corporate mergers, acquisitions, and restructuring. So, it's Mr. Liu. Since we're in the same industry, is this drink Mr. Liu's way of mocking my poor judgment? Taking 5 years just to see through a shell company.
No. I'm admiring you.
Admiring? Exactly.
In the capital markets, when 90% of people are faced with sunk costs, they choose to deceive themselves and continue to double down, only to end up losing everything. You not only decisively cut your losses at the final moment, but also made the fraudster bear all liability for the breach of contract. Shen Man, you were born to stand at the pinnacle of the capital world, not to be trapped in domestic trifles, haggling over 88,000 with a bunch of clowns.
Mr. Liu, that was a brilliant 3-minute pitch. But I've just ended after a disastrous 5-year partnership. As of now, I have no intention of seeking a new partner.
But as a premium asset, you will eventually need a well-matched operator. Care to partner with me?
Sure. I've only just begun my new life.